What's going on, guys? I'm Mr. Golden Gamer and I make gaming videos that nobody watches. The Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 roadmap was released just a couple days ago, including updates for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. I've already made a video going over the multiplayer updates, and in this video I'm going to talk about the zombies, and I will be putting out a third video explaining all of the updates that will be coming to Warzone, so stay tuned to the channel for that. We've just hit 500 subscribers on the channel and we're on the road to 1,000, so if you're interested in Call of Duty and FPS content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss out on the content I have planned. So let's get into the zombies updates. A new story act will be coming with Season 1. As operators continue to push farther into the exclusion zone, a new anomaly appears. Sent to investigate, Operation Deadbolt strike teams are pulled through to the other side in their first major encounter inside the Dark Aether. Expect a new story mission that begins the next act of content with tasks that will test your abilities in the fights ahead. The Season 1 update brings additional challenges and rewards, including new prestige challenges to explore, a new Warlord to battle, an exciting new wonder weapon, new schematics and acquisitions, new secrets, and introducing the deadly but lucrative Dark Aether Rifts. Dark Aether Rifts will be added in Season 1, allowing players to enter the Dark Aether. These rifts bring rewards to those who brave their challenges. These otherworldly labyrinths are located inside the Dark Aether, where players and their squad have 30 minutes to complete a series of increasingly chaotic objectives to earn exceptional rewards. Find sigils to unlock the Dark Aether Rift and face a new level of challenge. I'm not quite sure what these sigils are or how we will find them, but I'm sure we'll get that figured out once we enter Season 1, of course. But I'm looking forward to this. I want to get into the Dark Aether and see how that plays and how it looks. Aesthetically, I think it's going to be really cool, similar to what we saw in D Machine, where we could go into the Dark Aether and everything turned that different color scheme. There were like these jellyfish looking things in the air, and it was a really cool aesthetic, so I'm looking forward on how that's going to look in the Urzikstan map. Season 1 will bring a new wonder weapon, which is actually a returning wonder weapon from Call of the Dead and Black Ops 1 called the VR11. Turn enemies into allies with the powerful VR11. Shoot zombies and transform them into humans, or blast humans to mutate them into friendly zombies. As you might expect, transformed humans join you in the fight, drawing the attention of nearby zombies, while transformed zombies will commence their ceaseless hunt for your enemy's flesh. So yeah, it's a really cool wonder weapon. It wasn't super powerful back in Call of the Dead, but it's an interesting concept nonetheless, and this combined with like brain rot, it sounds like it's gonna have sort of a brain rot effect, might play really well, so we'll have to see how this one plays out. But I hope the VR11 is better now than it was back in Call of the Dead, because it really wasn't that great back then. There are 6 new classified schematics. The first one is called Rift Run, and we don't really have details on this one, but my assumption is that this is an item you can put in your inventory and use that in order to access the Dark Aether Rift from the very start of the game. The next one is the VR11 wonder weapon, which I've just discussed. Then we have the Warlord Dokkaebi, and I'm not quite sure what this is going to do in terms of a schematic, but Dokkaebi is basically a new warlord on the map that you can fight in different types of ways, and we'll talk about that next a little bit later. Now, the next 3 we do have some details on. So there's the dog bone, which is available at launch. You consume the dog bone to summon the strongest friendly Hellhound companion. The pet Hellhound will follow you and attack nearby threats until its health runs out. This Season 1 item can help take off the heat when it's really needed. So we knew we could do this with the dog houses. If we gave the chunk of flesh to the dog, we could get a friendly dog. But now there's an item that you can actually just consume and get the dog, which is nice. Then there's the golden armor plate, which is also available at launch. Consuming the new golden armor plate replaces the armor carrier with plates that automatically repair over time, in addition to providing the user additional damage resistances. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think this will be a huge help because I'm always slowing down to put those armor plates back on, and I'm getting hit in the process of doing that, so I'll definitely be using this one a whole bunch. Then there's the Aether Blade, which is a lethal classified schematic at launch. The Aether Blade is a special throwing knife with infinite ammo and a boomerang-like combat style. After striking an enemy, the Aether Blade locates the next nearest enemy to hit before returning to its operator. This also sounds really sick, almost like the Hell's Retriever in a way, so definitely looking forward to that. This next point I just mentioned a little bit earlier. There will be a new warlord coming mid-season called Dokkaebi. Hoping to counter the Operation Deadbolt's technological advantage in the exclusion zone, Jack Fletcher, the leader of Terminus Outcomes, will deploy another of his lieutenants to the battle space in the coming weeks. South Korean-born Dokkaebi will bring with her an intimate understanding of electronic warfare and a fleet of self-programmed autonomous drones ready to wreak carnage on Operation Deadbolt's operatives from the skies. I don't really know how this is going to play out. This is all the detail we have on this, but it sounds annoying if there's going to be like hunter-killer drones basically attacking us as we're trying to fight zombies, but we'll have to wait and see how this goes. Hopefully we get some good rewards for shooting down drones or something like that, so there's potential here. So I hope this isn't just an annoyance and is actually something cool, but we'll just have to wait for mid-season to see how this one plays out. So those are all of the zombies updates that we are aware of from the Season 1 roadmap. As I said earlier in the video, I've already made another video going over the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer Season 1 updates, so check that video out if you haven't already, and coming up in the future, I'll be making a video going over all of the Season 1 Warzone updates that we'll see, because there's a whole bunch of those there with the Warzone integration, so looking forward to that video. Check them out if you haven't already. Once again, guys, I'm Mr. Golden Gamer. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.